Gamer Social. My name's Matthew, and over here is Dwayne. Hello, Dwayne. I'm liking the light blue top.
Why, thank you. And
My
you
usual.
in your regular dark blue, as always.
As always, yeah. It's either dark blue or
if
grey.
it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
I thought you were going to say if it's not blue, it's grey. But yes, it's true. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm a blue person. Blue's my favourite colour. This is me. I like dark colours. I feel better in dark colours.
Nice.
So there we go. But we are here today to do another reaction video, and today it's against the new Thunderbolts trailer.
Can I just say something? Like, really? Marvel again? Wow.
They've got a few things coming up because they have to, right? They were used to releasing loads of stuff every single year, between films and TV shows and whatever else, right? But then they realized that they started just absolutely ballsing up their franchise. The ratings were going through the floor. The money wasn't flowing in, so they slowed right down. And I think last year in 2024, maybe they had only one or two films from Marvel. It wasn't much coming out. And there's been a couple of films recently that I haven't bothered to see because I can't be fucked.
Well, this makes the third Marvel movie for the first half of 2025.
What's the third one? So we have Captain America without Captain America.
Yes. Fantastic Four.
Oh, yes, of course.
Fantastic Four.
You're right.
Yeah.
You are right. Yes, it's free.
I think Fantastic Four comes out in July, so it's still like the first half of the year. And then Thunderbolts comes out May 2nd.
Yes. So it's quite
so
close
all
together.
Within a couple of months. Like we have 3.
Yeah. Which is going back to the days of old with Marvel and the MCU. But they've got to get a move on because they have the Avengers film coming up, which is Doomsday, with Robert Downey Jr. returning, but as Doctor Doom rather than Iron Man, is playing a different variant, and just using, obviously, his face and whatnot, which is going to be interesting. Which is probably a ploy to try and, again, reboost the viewership because it's gone downhill since Avengers Endgame, where a lot of the key characters, obviously got killed off or left or whatever. So they have to get a shift on to plant the seeds ready for the next Avengers film, which I believe is in 2026, I think.
Well,
I think it's 2026.
I have to say they must have so much money or be making so much money because Thunderbolts had roughly a $200 million budget. That is crazy.
It's quite
large.
So
they really think they're going to make more than that. That's the plan, I would assume.
Well, it costs even more than that, really. I mean, a real budget of film, when you include the marketing costs, you need to double it. You know what I mean? You need to double the sort of the budget you see online. So they probably need to make more like 400 million if they want to break even.
True.
Which is quite a lot.
Think
quite
they
a lot
can?
Of money. I think they will. Yeah, I do think they will. I mean, we'll watch the trailer.
Yeah.
I know what your view will probably be because it's Marvel, but we'll give it a watch and then we'll see. But I have a feeling that they will.
All right. I'm game.
So, are you game?
I am.
All right. So let's get started, shall we? Let's jump right in.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming. Who will keep the American?
Now, I've got to say, that's quite a cool ability. As far as villains go, being able to just like hold out your hand and everyone just turns into a shadow, that is quite cool. That is quite cool. I think this person's called the Void, I believe. It's the name of the character. I could be wrong. Okay. I think it's the Void, but it's interesting.
All right.
I dig it.
American people safe.
There's some big threat out there, and you are gonna help me stop it.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be?
I love that guy.
So none of us comply? So what, do we all just punch and shoot?
I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
Stop! Speed! God, stop! Where are you?
It does feel like Avengers of... Oh, not Avengers, but Marvel of old, where it just goes a bit more on sort of the comedic factor, goofy characters.
Yeah. Kind of
so...
Kind of Deadpoolish, I guess.
Yeah,
but a little more family friendly. And that was that
maybe
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I have no idea.
I think it is. Okay.
Maybe because like a lot
from
of these
Seinfeld
characters
and Veeps. Yeah.
Haven't seen either, so that's probably why I
Okay.
don't know. But there's a lot of characters in here that were also part of Black Widow, which I haven't actually seen. It's also around the character Black Widow. It's the prequel, I think, before she turned up in the MCU. And you meet her family, and I believe that's her sister and maybe her dad or some shit. I don't know, something like that. But that's where these characters come from. Also, you got Bucky as well, which is from the Captain America films too. So,
Okay.
and they all join up and become the Thunderbolts, which is what's going on. So it's just like, no one else is available because they're busy, I guess, doing other things. So these guys will save the world, or try to.
Everyone here has done bad things. You can't escape the past. Hey, it's like your mind is somewhere else.
So you can do something about it now, or live with it forever.
This could get messy.
No shit. You thought you were gonna be some great saviors? You can't even save yourself.
We can't do this. No one here is a hero.
Lena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
Okay, that was really good.
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
God, thank you.
This has makings of team that can rise to glory. Bring light from the darkness. This team can be the heroes on the Wheaties box. With a little giddy toy.
Alexei, have you slept?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Well, I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else should be driving.
Okay, visually appealing. I will give it that.
I didn't get any sort of bad, cringy acting vibes either, like we have from some of the other trailers recently.
True.
It looks like it's put together quite solidly.
It looks like they're supposed to be like Marvel's version of the Dirty Dozen, except half of them have like daddy issues. But yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say that the Red Guardian will try and fail to be a good leader, which is kind of nice. And he was quoted as saying that he loves playing a fat superhero, which we don't see many of. So body diversity, go them.
Yeah,
Go
there we
Marvel.
go. Yeah, because there's David Harbour as well, who plays that character.
Okay.
So Stranger Things and
End it there.
Hellboy. There was another. There was Hellboy. He played the reboot.
Was
I
he?
think. Yeah, he
Okay.
was. He was Hellboy in the reboot of Hellboy. Obviously, it was Don Perlman. Is it? Is it Don Perlman? I think
No.
is that the name? I don't know. I think it's Don Perlman.
Yeah, and
Is it?
I don't know. You should look it up.
Oh, Ron Perlman. I was close. Ron Perlman. Hey, I was one letter out. Don't give me shit. All right, it's all good. Ron Perlman played Hellboy in the first two before they rebooted and used David
Okay.
Harbour. So yes, but I think for me, David Harbour is more famously known in Stranger Things. I think that's where I have seen him the most, I guess, in that series.
Who did he play in Stranger Things?
He played the cop.
No way.
Yeah,
He looks very different to me now.
yeah. That was
Wow,
that
okay,
Hollywood
Hopper?
glow up, isn't it? I suppose. Yeah, Hopper. Yeah.
Hopper, yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't catch that. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Very
There
cool.
you go. So, as we always do in these, as it is tradition, we're going to figure out whether we are going to go pay money to see this in cinema, whether we will wait for it to come out on stream, on Disney Plus or whatever, or
Mhm.
whether you wouldn't even wipe your ass with the film out of the camera for this film. So, how about you go first, Dwayne?
Really? Well, all right. I think you're going to be surprised.
Ooh, okay.
If someone came to me and said, "Hey, I'm going to the movies. Do you want to come? We're going to see Thunderbolts." I would go.
Okay, why?
I
Why?
would go. I loved the music in the background. It was very it was my era. I love the remake of that song and how the visual effects were. I'm not anti uh I don't know. I'm not anti Marvel movies. I'm not. It's just I guess I like the special effects that I see. The package that they put together for this trailer made me say, you know what, I would sit through that.
Mm.
Which was kind of cool. So wouldn't go alone. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, when's it come out? I gotta go. But if a friend said, hey, I'm going to see this, would you go with me? I would say yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like a in between the two, in between of streaming it at
yeah.
home to go into the cinema. We might need to add like a new level, like would happily be taken along to it,
Yes.
but wouldn't go out of my
Yes.
way to see it. We're adding levels to our ranking system here.
You want honesty. This is honesty for me.
That is true.
Like, yes, I would not say no. If you said to me, hey, I got tickets to go see, you want to come? Absolutely.
It's out in May as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know where I am in May?
Where I think I'm going to be?
In Atlanta.
Yeah. And I will be swinging by to say hello.
Yeah. So maybe.
So this might actually happen.
Yeah, maybe. Might have to go, you know what? Let's go watch Thunderbolts.
You said you would. I don't have an excuse now. I would have to go.
I'll refer you back to this video. I'll be like, well, it's here. Everyone has seen it. So yeah, I might have to do that because I will be going to see this film. One of my closest friends as well is a massive Marvel nut, so we always go see all Marvel films anyway. So in one way or another, I will be seeing this film. It does look good. Yeah, I'm quite excited for it. So
very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it.
There
That was really cool. That was definitely a twist and a turn from what you thought. I like that the fact that I think this was the first movie review or trailer review that we've done where you said the acting isn't shit.
Yes. Yeah. Gotta hand it to them. I mean, the film could be crap, but gotta give it to Marvel. The trailer, at least, it does look good. You know, because if I see something that pisses me off, as you know, I'm gonna say,
yes,
I'm gonna voice it. And I didn't feel the need to on this. Like, yeah, it's good. It's a good trailer. I'm pleased. I'm a happy man today. That's my honest review and reaction.
And that doesn't happen very often. Well, you like trailer reviews like this, we have several others that you can go ahead and check out, or you can check out our podcast, Two Sides of the Pond.
You almost got the name then, didn't you?
I did.
I saw you like, what's it called again?
Like, yeah, I was thinking it's out. We have new episodes every single Friday, and then we throw in some pop-ups like this, little surprises when we throw these in there, which is really cool. And and if you're a Patreon member, you get to see it early and see some other behind the scenes stuff, which is kind of cool. So this was a pleasant surprise, Matthew. Thank you very much for introducing me to this trailer specifically. So yeah, there we are.
No worries. On to the next one. We'll see you then.